So as you may know, just a few days ago Microsoft came out with the technical preview of their latest Windows operating system, which they surprisingly named Windows 10. What wasn't a surprise is that Microsoft decided to give back their users the very missed Start button, which wasn't included in the previous Windows 8 and 8.1, and along that it seems as though they're taking the spotlight off of the Metro UI and going for a more diverse approach to user experience this time around. These changes have obviously been reason enough for some people to ask, is Microsoft actually admitting that some decisions in the previous Windows, like removing the Start button and insisting on the Metro UI, were a mistake? In this short commentary video, I will try to give an answer. So is Microsoft admitting that Windows 8 and 8.1 were mistakes? In my opinion, the answer is simple: no, or maybe yes. Okay, so maybe it's actually not that simple, or maybe things just aren't black or white. Here's what I mean. In order to admit a mistake, you had to have done something inadequate. Was the Windows 8 UI inadequate? Let's try to answer this from two sides, the user perspective and the modern technology standard aspect. If you ask the users, you'll get mixed answers. While the great majority of Windows users were shocked to find that the Start button was missing from Windows 8, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of users were indeed very happy with the new app versus program system that Microsoft offered. On the other hand, the new platform came in the time when mobile devices were setting new standards in the tech world. The fact of the matter is that people are going to use touchscreen devices like smartphones, tablets, and convertible devices, and it's only normal to adapt an operating system to the way this growing technology functions. The Metro UI in Windows 8 was designed for just that, and while it did take away much functionality for mouse and keyboard users, it succeeded to ease the user's mobile device experience and give a little eye candy along the way. Unfortunately for Microsoft, they didn't put much thought to the fact that the whole world wasn't just going to start using only touchscreens overnight. Diversity wasn't something that they thought about much, and that was the mistake that they're, as it seems in the moment, looking to correct with Windows 10. With that said, Windows 8 and 8.1 were not inadequate, nor were they a total mistake. But that doesn't mean that mistakes weren't made at all. It will probably sound douchey to say that this time Microsoft decided to take the best of both worlds, Windows 7 and Windows 8. But to sound much more not douchey, it seems like Microsoft decided to take in consideration both their user opinions and the standards of modern technology, without one aspect excluding the other. Like in the case of Windows 8 and 8.1, where a trademark option like the Start menu was kicked out because the company had a new UI concept in mind. In order to actually get the best of both worlds, it seems like Microsoft is aiming for trans-platform with the new Windows 10. Even though I still haven't seen it on the technical preview, Microsoft's Joe Belfiore demonstrated an OS that offers certain UI elements based on the input sources the system detects. So if you're using a mouse and keyboard, you will get what you would expect. If you're using a touchscreen device, you'll get the UI that is convenient for that type of user experience. So this is supposed to be an important element of the one product, one platform, one store concept Microsoft is advertising. So if you want your Start button, you got it. On the other hand, if you're looking for more of a mobile OS experience, you will get what you're looking for as well. Another thing that Belfiore talked about was that there will no longer be a fundamental difference in the functioning of apps and normal programs, which will work, to quote, the way you would expect, as opposed to the scenario in the previous Windows where apps were one thing and window programs were another. So these are the new improvements that led me to believe that Microsoft is not necessarily admitting Windows 8 was a mistake, but actually saying, okay, we made some good things, but obviously there were mistakes. Let's build on that and give everyone a more diverse user experience that can appeal to users on different hardware platforms. And that's really it. Anyways, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you had the opportunity to try the technical preview of Windows 10, let me know what you think. Is it much different than Windows 8, and where do you think that Microsoft is going in the future? If you enjoyed watching the video, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe for more videos. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.